हरिः ॐ कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिं जयत्यतिबलो रामः लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयति सुग्रीवो राघवेण अभिपालितः दासोऽहं कौसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्य अक्लिष्टकर्मणः हनुमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजः न रावणसहस्रं मे युद्धे प्रतिबलं भवेत् शिलाभिस्तु प्रहरतः पादपैश्च सहस्रशः अर्धयित्वा पुरीं लङ्काम् अभिवाद्य च मैथिलीम् समृद्धार्तो गमिष्यामि मिषतां सर्वराक्षसां नमोऽस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः நாடிய பொருள் கைகூடும் ஞானமும் புகழும் உண்டாம் வீடியல் வழியது ஆக்கும் வேரியம் கமலை நோக்கும் நீடிய அரக்கரசேனை நீறுபட்டு அழிய வாகை சூடிய சிலை ராமன் தோள்வலி கூறுவார்க்கே அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்றான் அஞ்சிலே உன்னை தாவி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றாராக ஆரியர்க்காக ஏகி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்ற அணங்கை கண்டு அயலாரூரில் அன்றிலே ஒன்றை வைத்தான் அவன் நம்மை அழித்து காப்பான். நமசபாயை பஞ்சவிம்ச அதிக द्विसहस्र आंगिल नूतन वर्ष जन्म संदर्भे सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु शुभ आशयाः मंगलानि सन्तु. Friends, in the event of the beginning of New Year 2025, let's pray at the feet of Sri Ram and Ma Sita to bless all of us with good health. Sarve santu sukhinaha. Namasabhayai. We are in the 52nd sitting. So नूतन वर्ष में ये पहला बैठक है 57th episode on Sri Ramayan lecture series Art of Living. So it is very apt that as we begin the new year, we also have a newcomer to our satsang. Balaji Krishnan has joined the institution, Texas Tech Medical System, and he has been extremely desirous to join this group. So welcome, swagatam, suswagatam. So the auspiciousness, Ram gives lot of mangalam. So today is the 52nd episode and the first episode in the new year 2025, and is such an apt and coincidence that we are going to talk about selfless service, निस्वार्थ कैंकर्यम. आज का एपिसोड तो अयोध्या कांड में we are going to talk about the निस्वार्थ स्निग्ध भाव एवं Kainkaryam, kim karomi iti kainkaryam. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So Lakshmana asks. So this is what is happening. So Rama took nearly 4 sargas to convince Sita Ma. And whereas Lakshmana only takes few shlokas to convince Rama, but Ma Sita took 4. The conversations between Ma and Mata is about 4 sargas. 26, 27, 28, 29, and in the 30th sarga, Ram agrees to take Sita with her because Ma convinced her. Bhartavya rakshitavya cha bharya hi patina sada dharmartha kama samsiddhaihi bharya bhartru sahayini yada bharya cha bharta cha paraspara vashanugau tadha dharmartha kamanam trayanam api sangatam. So husband and wife should be under the control of each other in a positive way. Bharya bharta cha patina sada bharya bhartruhu sahayini. So bharta should have the responsibility to take care of the patni, and the patni should be always sahadharmachari. Dharmartha kama samsiddhaihi bharya bhartu sahayini. Then all 3 things धर्म अर्थ काम सभी श्लोक में मिलेंगे. यदा भार्या च भर्ता च परस्पर वशानुगौ Paraspara Vashanugam. It doesn't mean that both should be under control of each other. Both should work together. That's how you should take it. Tada dharmartha kamanam trayanam api. All things will come. Dharma will come, artha will come, kama will come. So this is what we are. So Sita convinces Rama. All this, I'm going to, you tell that your mother should stay with your father here and take care of him. So do I. So I'll walk with you to forest. So he said, okay, chalo, let's both go and do our dharma karya. So we are there up to that. Then, snigdho dharmarato viraha satatam satpate stiha priyaha prana samo vasho bhrata chapi sakaha chame. The story begins, bhrata chapi sakaha chame. So Ram says, hey Lakshmana, you are not only my brother, you are not only my sakha, you are a snigdha. There is a difference in Sanskrit, difference between sakha and snigdha. Sakha means one who takes care of the well-being, but snigdha means always. It doesn't mean that you take care of the well-being of your friend when it is comfortable to you. That is sneha bhava. So snigdha bhava is couple of steps ahead of sneha bhava. Snigdha, no doubt, whatever it is, whether it is in the forest or in the city or in the rain or in shine, a snigdha will always be taking care of the friend. So this is the pantha. Sanatana dharma mein yahi, this is what is instructed in Sanatana dharma. Bhagavan Krishna also says, Bhaktosi me saka cheti. Bhaktosi me, in the 4th chapter, Lord Krishna says, hey Arjuna, Bhaktosi, everybody knows you are my bhakta, but more than that you are a saka. Bhaktosi me saka cheti. Rahasyam ye tatuttam. When he is talking about yoga, yoga mane yuj se prakat hota hai yoga. Yuj mane sangati karane, to join. So to assemble, to unite. So you जीवात्मा को परमात्मा से जुड़ना, उस प्रक्रिया को Lord Krishna, he instructs. The 4th chapter on yoga drishyam. Sa eva yam ayate adhya yogaha proktaha puratana. This is what it is. One has to be attached. This Jivatma is always attached to Paramatma. But I am going to tell you that. So because not only you are my bhakta, more importantly you are my sakha. So this Krishna also says following Rama. So Rama says, Snigdho dharma rato viraha satatam satpate stitaha priyaha prana samo vasho bhrata chapi sakaha chame. How many adjectives Rama talks to about Lakshmana? Because Rama still wants to make sure his mother and his Chotima, Sumitra, are taken care. That's why he is trying to persuade Lakshmana to say, so ye Snigdha, ye Dharmarata, ye Viraha, ye Satpate Sthita, always ye Lakshmana, you are the one walking always in the path of righteousness. Priyaha, you are the most priya to me. Prana Samo, then he says, Lakshmana, this you have to go back to Balakanda, we'll see all that. Priyaha prana samo vashaha, you are under my control, I am under your control. Bhrata chapi saka chame maya adhyasa saumitre tvahi gacchati tatvanam ko bharishyati kausalyam sumitram va yashaswini Rama mata to yashaswini. More than that, Saumitra ki mata to yashaswini hai, Shrestha. Because who will take care of my mother? Who will take care of your mother? Ko bharishyati kausalyam sumitram va yashaswini. Then you will ask the question. So this is like childish. Rama knows that according Bharata will run the kingdom according to dharma. Then why did he say? Valmiki himself says, Nrinam hi sadrisham ramacharitam varnitum. Beautiful. In Adbhuta Ramayan, Valmiki also wrote another Ramayan. Most people would not know that. बट चौकांबिका प्रेस ने वो तो प्रस्तुत किया, उसका नाम तो अद्भुत रामायण, उसमें नृणाम ही सदृशम रामचरितम वर्णितुम. सो Valmiki's job, labor is to portray Rama is Manushya Shrestha. So he says, he brings the Manushya Bhava. Hey, I am worried about my mother, I am worried about your mother, because Bharatan will not take care of our mother. Because Nidam hi sadrisham Ramacharitam Varnitum Adbhuta Ramayan. So he says, Abhivarshati Kamaihi Yaf Parjanyaf Prithivimiva Sakama Pasha Paryastaha Mahateja Mahipati. This is all like common man telling. My father used to take care of the people as if the crops are being taken care by Parjanya. Abhivarshati kamaihi yaf parjanyaf prithivimiva sa kama pasha paryastaha mahatejamahi kama pasha paryastaha. But now he is stuck by this kama pasha because of Kaikeyi. So I am worried. Sahi rajyam idam prapya nripasya ashvapate suta dukhitanam sapatninam na karishyati sobanam ashvapate suta. The father of Kaikeyi is Ashwapati. Sahi rajyam itam sa mane idhar Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi rajyam praptum. Sahi rajyam idam prapya nripasya ashwapate subha. So he says, maybe Rama, Valmiki brings this very carefully. When he talks about Kubja, इतस्ततः जातः इति कुब्जा, उडाली नाम के एक प्रसिद्ध व्याख्यान करता था. वो बोलते थे वही रामा. So in the अखंड भूमि, when Rama was living, nobody will be adharmatma. Then what makes the point? How could this lady Kubja be a wicked woman? Question will come, Purva Paksha. Then Udali says, she is not even from the Kaikeya Rajya. She is not even from Gandhara. She is not even from Mithila. She is from yonder. Itaha tataha jata iti kubja. So they took the vyaptvati of kubja. Kubja mane hunchback. But then this Udali brings, okay, people are asking, Govindarajiyam, Bhushana Vyakhyana, Govindaraja did not ask. In Tilaka Vyakhyana, he did not ask. Then how come there be a lady in this world where Rama was there, that there could be a wicked? Then Udali नाम के एक प्रसिद्ध व्याख्यान करता, but that व्याख्यान is not well available. Mathura में था. The first manuscript was found about this Udali व्याख्यान in Mathura, Vrajabhumi था. Now I think it is available probably in Bhandarkar Oriental Institute, Pune में हो गए. So उसमें they said why Kubja. So pearls are there here and there. Today so much to see today. So Kubja says, Itaha tataha jata iti Kubja. We don't know where she was born. She was here, one time Itaha, tataha. Then she went there, from there she come. We don't know where she picked up. Maybe some other lok she came. Akasmat she came. So that is Kubja. Likewise, this Kaikeyi, he says here, he didn't bring, Valmiki did not put the name Kaikeyi because Kaikeyi is wedded to Dasaratha, and when she came wedded to Dasaratha, she should be a pristine lady. She's a Rajamata. Then how come that somebody could intoxicate this Rajamata and make her wicked to make sure Rama goes away for 14 years? So he says, maybe Rama did not even want to say Kaikeyi or Mata. So he uses the word Ashwapate Sutta. You see, beautiful. So, Sahi Rajyam idam prapya nripasya ashwapate suta dukhitanam sapatninam na karishyati sobhanam. It is said in Shastra, more punya will come to you if you do the Parvana Shraddha for your sapatni, for your chotima. If your chotima doesn't have any putra, you do the karya, pitrikarya for your chotima, who is a sapatni. The punya you will get begot by that is much more than you doing the pitrikarya of your own mother. So that much weightage is given to a sapatni. Then how could Rama even use the word Kaikeyi? Because Kaikeyi became a sapatni for Dasaratha. You know how many wives Dasaratha had? This will come. It's a quiz. 350 wives. Okay. Out of that, 3 are Pattamahishi. So, Dukhitanam sapatninam na karishyati shobhanam. This Kaikeyi, this Aswapate Sutta, she will not take care of my mother. Dukhitanam sapatninam na karishyati shobhanam. Na smarishyati kausalyam sumitram cha sudukhitam bharato rajyam asadhya Kaikeyam paryavastita. Bharata will be under the control of Kaikeyi because this is the ordinary man's thinking. Valmiki brings, he labors. Then few shlokas later he will say that this person is, who is this person? Rama is nothing but Namo Brahmanya Devaya Ramaya Akunta Medase. Rama Akunta Medase. Vyasa Vakyam. He is Brahmanya Devaya. So all the Brahmins are praising when Rama is ruling the kingdom. This is Vyasa Vakya. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Ramaya Akunta Medase. How is he? Uttama Shloka Dhuryaya Nyasta Dhandar Pitangriye. Beautiful sloka. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Ramaya Akunta Medase. He is Mahamedavi. Then can a Medavi talk like this? Because the purpose of Valmiki Ramayanam is Atmanam Manusham Manye Ramam Dasaratatmajam. So, Tam Aryam Swayamebeh Raja Anugrahena Va Saumitre Bhara Kausalya Muktum Artamimam Chara. Please, whether it is your own accord or with the support of Raja Dasaratha, Tam Aryam Swayameve Raja Anugrahena Va Saumitre Bara Kausalya Muktim Artitam Imam Chara Yevam Mamachete Bhaktihi Abhavishyati Sudarshita Dharmagnaha Guru Pujayam Dharmaschapi Atulo Mahan. Taking care of, this is the art of lesson. Taking care of parents. Guru Mane either parents and then Vriddaha. Guru Mane Abalaha. Guru Mane Vriddaha. You should take it like that. Dharmagnaha. What is the purpose of the people who are well versed in Dharma? Guru Pujayam Dharmaha Chapi Atulo Mahan. Guru Pujayam Dharmaha. There is no equivalence to taking care of elders in the family. Dharmagyaha Guru Pujayam Dharmaschapi Atulo Mahan Yevam Kurushva Saumitre Matkrutoe Raghunandhana Asmabihi Viprahinaya Matuhuna Bhavet Sukam Viprahina. People should not think that they are left. You leaving your parents. That is known as Viprahina. Not parents, lefting. Leaving is known as Viprahina. So, Yevam Kurushva Saumitre Matkrite Raghunandana Asmabihi Viprahina. Asmabihi Bhagavachanam. You and my. So, Asmabihi Viprahinaya Maturnaha Maturnona Bhavet Sukam Yevam Muktastu Ramena Lakshmana Shlagnaya Gira Pratyuvacha Tada Ramam Vakyagno Vakyako Vidam Pratyuvacha Tato Rama Vakyagno Vakyako Vida. Beautiful. So here you have to do Anvayam. Vakyagnya. Lakshmana is very crafted with his words. So do Rama. Both are Vakyako Vida. Very few places Valmiki uses the word adjective Vakyako Vida. Kovida mane Jnana ke bhandar. So he gives few places where he mentions about Ramaha Vakyako Vida. So first and foremost, Rama is a Vakya Kovida. Second thing we have already seen, Vashishta is described as Vakya Kovida. Okay, it is Rishi, it is Kulapati, so they call him Vakya Kovida. Then Sadhananda, if you remember, in Bhalakanda mein Sarga 17, 16, 15, before 18th Sarga. So you will see this Sadhananda to be described as Vakya Kovida, and its Prasamshame. In a big way, Valmiki gives the word Vakya Kovida to Hanuman. In Kishkinda Kanda, 6 slokas are devoted on the Vakyagnya of, and then the knowledge, the capability and the astuteness of Hanuman, Maruti. 6 slokas, Vakya Kovida. Here, Valmiki insists that Lakshmana should also be called Vakya Kovida. Evam Muktastu Ramena Lakshmana Slagnaya Gira. Slagnaya means he fell down with obedience, Vinaya. So he Vinayamastaya Bhava. That is Dasaratha. When Rama was supposed to be crowned as a crown prince, the first Ashirvad Dasaratha says, Bhuyo Vinayamastaya. You first take care of being down to earth. Bhuyo Vinayamastaya Slagnaya mane with obedience. Vinayam, with Vinayam. Pratyuvacha tada Ramam. You can say it is Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti. Ramam is Dvitiya Vibhakti. When it comes Dvitiya Vibhakti, you could use the adjective either way. You can say Vakya Yajnaha Ramaha. Vakyako Vidaha Ramaha. It's okay. What is a big deal? But the important thing is you have to do Anvayam to Lakshmana. Lakshmanaha Vakya Yajnaha. He's going to talk in a measured way now. he has been gifted with the use of words. Vakyako vidaha eva muktastu ramena vakyagnya Lakshmana vakyako vidaha Lakshmana slakshnaya gira pratyuvacha tada Ramam. Then he gave response to Rama. So far Rama was talking only 5-6 slokas. That's all Rama needed to convince. What is vakyako vidaha? Nan rigveda vinitasya na yajurveda dharina na samaveda vidushaha sakyam yevam vibhashitam nunam vyakaranam krishnam anena bahuda shrutam bahuvyaharata na kanchiti apashabditam namuko netrayocha api lalatecha bruvo tata anyeshu apichu sarve dosha samvidakvachiti avistaram asandigdham avilimbatam avyatam ऊरस्थतं कंटगं वाक्यं वर्तते मध्यमेश्वरं संस्कारक्रपसम्पन्नम् अद्भुतम् अविलम्बितम् उच्चारयति कल्याणीं वाचं हृदयहारिणीं. Rama praises Anjaneya with these 6 slokas. Samskarakramasampannam. Adbhutam. When Maruti says it is Adbhutam, miracle. Avilambitam. He doesn't drag the words. Ucharayati Kalyani. Always he speaks sweet voice. Madhuvatarita maduksharanti sindava madhvirnas santvoshadhi madunaktamutoshasi madhvir gavo bhavantu naha. Upanishad. So, Ucharayati Kalyanim vacham hridayaharini. So it attracts. When Hanuman speaks, Rama got mesmerized. So when Hanuman says, okay, yeah, Vibhishana, you have to take him, he takes. So he says, Anaya yenam harishreshta dhattam asya abhayam maya. Hey Vibhishana, yes, Sugriva, bring Vibhishana. Anaya harishreshtam is Sugriva. Anaya yenam harishreshta dhattam asya abhayam maya Vibhishano va Sugrivo yadhiva ravana swayam. Even if Ravana comes, Vibhishana va yadhiva ravana swayam. I have made a point to give refuge to whoever comes, but they should have the bhakti. Mitra bhavena sampraptam natyajeyam kadachana dosho yadyapi. Mitra bhavena, but they should come with truthful friendliness. That's what all these are for. Snigdha. That one word you take and you elaborate and elaborate and elaborate. Snigdha bhavataki, this which I am telling. Tava eva tejasa veera bharata. Rama, I know. Now he says Vakya Kovida. Look how he is saying. Rama, all you said is correct. But don't you know, he is the one telling, Bharata is so much addicted to you. He respects your Veera. How would he do ullangan to your Purushatvam? So don't worry, Bharata is always afraid of you. Bharata, more than that, he is having that kind of bhakti, more than me. He has bhakti to you, so don't worry, he will take care. Vakya Kovida. He hits where he has to hit. Tava eva tejasa veera, Bharataha tejasa veera. Like you, a man of such a valor. Tava eva tejasa veera, Bharataha pujayishyati, Kausalyam cha suvitram cha prayataha na atra samchaya, prayataha na atra samchaya. Don't worry, I have no doubts. So you also have no doubt that Bharata is so much devoted to you. More importantly, he is so much obedient to see man of such a valor. Veeratha, Tavayeva Tejasa Veera Bharataha Pujayishyati Kausalyam cha Sumitram cha Prayataha na Atra Samshaya. Don't worry. Bharata will take care. So Lakshmana is the one who is telling the world. So far all of us thinking that we have never read Ramayan, what we will think? So Putranam Atmanamas. So likewise, like father, like son, like mother, like son, like mother, like daughter. So imagine that we have not read Ramayan. What we will think? If mother is like this, let us see how Bharata will be. He will 10 times more than the mother, having that kind of an enmity towards Rama. No, Lakshmana makes it to the world that he is more respectful, obedient. More than that, he is a more important sevaka to you. Tava eva tejasa veera bharataha pujayishyati kausalyam cha sumitram cha prayata na atra samshaya kausalya vibrutyat arya sahasram apimadvita. Don't worry, Rama. Don't you know about your mother? Your mother can take care of me and she can take care of 1,000 persons like me. Come on, he is Adishesha Avatara. So she says, Rama, don't give this to me, this kind of an answer, excuse to me. Your mother can take care 1,000 times Lakshmana. Kausalya vibhrityat, that means she can carry Bharana. Arya sahasram api madvidan, she will take care of 1,000 Lakshmanas. Yasyaha sahasram gramanam sampraptam. Then you will think, how will she feed these 1,000 people? Don't you know, she herself inherited 1,000 grama. So we already said that Kausalya comes from Dakshina Kausala. Whereas in the other side of Tharayu Tatke, Uttar Bhag mein to wo Rajya tha Uttara Kausalya. That desh ka Rajdhani to Ayodhya. Whereas the southern part, there was a Chota Raja, uski Rajdhani and uski Raja ki putri thi Kausalya. So Kausalya belongs to southern Dakshina Kausalya Raj. That's why her name is Kausalya. Okay, so she had inherited 1,000 grama, which is under her control, not only 1,000 grama, and all the people belonging, Upajivanam, all the people who are there are going to be at her beck and call. Yasyaha sahasram gramanam sampraptam upajivanam tadatma bharane chaiva mama matu. So don't you think 1,000 gramas are enough to take care of herself and my, well, come on. Tadatma bharane chaiva mama matu tataiva cha paryaptam madvidanam cha bharanaya yashasvini. 1,000 villages are enough to take care of herself and my mother. Come on, so don't give me this answer. Kurushvamam anucharam vaidharmyam neha vidyate. Vaidharmyam mane unlawfulness. So there is nothing against law here. You may think that I am leaving my mother and your mother. They both are capable of taking care of themselves. They are very rich. So when they have money, even in those days, Treta Yug may be ta. If you have vitta, people will respect you. Kurushvamam anucharam vaidharmyam neha vidyate. There is no unlawfulness here. There is no adharma. Here she can take care of herself. Kritartoham bhavishyami tavarcha tava cha artha prakalpyate. This is tava cha artha prakalpyate. What do you want to do? You want to take care of your father's words so that he is Satyasanta. You also want to be an obedient son of your father. Artha parikalpyate. Let your will be fulfilled. Your desire be fulfilled, my desire be fulfilled. Because don't worry about our mothers. Bharata will take care. Not only Bharata will take care, you have to do all these Anvayam. Chaturghna will take care, Sumantara will take care, and there is all Chitra with all these will come here. So all these people will take care. Come on. Kritartoham bhavishyami. Make myself your servant. Obedient Sishya. Put it that way. Servant is a loose word I used. Dhanuradhaya sasharam kanitra pitakadara pitika peti. So the word peti, na, the box, that came from the Sanskrit of Vyutpati, pitaka meana peti, box. Dhanuradhaya sasharam kanitra, kanitra mane axe. Kanitra pitika dharaha agrataha te gamishyami pantanam. I will show you the path. I will show you the path. So, Gamishyami agrataha pantanam anudarshayan aharishyami te nityam mulani cha palani cha. Beautiful vyakhyana here. How much time we have, we don't know. Vanyani yani cha anyani swaharani cha tapasvinam. Whatever the ascetics used to eat in the forest, I'll make sure I will do it myself. Beautiful. Next to sloka, one has to make contestha. And in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, this is called as Uttara Kriti. That means once you do Sharanagati, here Ramayan is a Sharanagati Grantha. Here in the presence of Ma, Sitayam Samipe, Lakshmana Sharanagati Kya. Gadam Nibidya Raghunandana. We have seen that sloka. Gadam Nibidya Raghunandana. In the presence of Sita Ma, so that Sharanagati will become Phalitam. Now he says, when you do Sharanagati, when you do total surrender, even in Uttara Vaishnava Sampradaya, in all the Sampradaya, whether it is an Nimbarkar, whether it is Vallabhadeva Sampradaya, whether it is every Sampradaya, Sharanagati is important. When you do Sharanagati, you should do Niswartha Kainkaryam. That is known as Uttara Krityam. Why? Once you surrender to the Lord, then what is the purpose of doing Sharanagati? This is very important. We'll see that later after we see the Rasa Anubhavam. There's a beautiful kavya, since Dr. Arun Patel is interested in this. Some 125 years back, it was in the time 1850 to 1911, if my memory serves me correctly. So South India always is a Bhakti Samrajya ke Utpanna. Even Bhagavatam says, Utpanna Dravideshu aham Gurjare, Jirnamange Gurjare. But it has reverted now. Now the bhakti is propagated more in Gujarat, but Vyasaji bolte hain, Jirnamange Gurjare, Uttarada, Uttar. So, but that's fine. So, but anyway, Tam Praparni Nati Yatra Kritamala Payasvini, and that is what I am from. That's where Bhakti Samrajya Utpanna hua. Tambraparni tat mein, mera gav mein Bhakti Utpanna hua. Utpanna Dravideshu. Wherever. Bhurishu. Tambraparni Nati Yatra Kritamala Payasvini. Kritamala mane Palar. Kritamana mane Vaigai in Madurai. ताम्रवर्णी तो मेरा गांव स्वग्राम आजवार नगरी तिरुकुरुहूर वही है. सो नव तिरुपति एनीवे वैष्णव को श्री वैष्णव को बहुत प्रसिद्ध दिव्य देश है. सो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज. सो व्हाट ही सेज इज सो देन दिस सो भक्ति उत्पन्न तो द्राविड़ देश में हुआ. द्राविड़ माने सदर्न डेक्कन प्लेटू. So some 125 years back, 1850 to 1911. That's, imagine, it was even before the Sipai mutiny. There was a gentleman, महाज्ञानी थे, उसका नाम था Parutiyur Krishna Sastrikar. Okay, but he came to be known as Ramayan Sastrikar. He was the first one to take Ramayan across the borders of India. Total, across the borders of different states. In those days, it was only Rajdhani province. So he was the first one, known in record, to propagate Ramayan, Valmiki Ramayan with Bhushana Vyakyana and Tilaka Vyakyana, he will say Kantastha. Uska naam tha Parutiyur Krishna Sastrigal. But he became known as Ramayan Sastri. So imagine, he passed away in 1911. But what he did was, it's beautiful. What he did was such a chamatkar. So, he wrote a grantha called Rama Rasa Nishyandhini. I know he will immediately Google. These are all very rare manuscript texts. It's called Rasa Nishyandhani. Nishyandhani is a beautiful Samskrita para, oozing, blossoming. Nishyandana mane blossoming, oozing. Rasa Nishyandhani. He was so addicted to Ramakatha. What is Ramakatha? Ramakatha Mandakini Chitta Charu Charu. If you had read Tulsi Ramayan, this should be a Kantastha. Tulsi says 1 hour on every Sunday. We long to come here because everybody has pressure, time deadline, monetary pressure, health pressure, stress, all that thing. But this 1 hour we forget everything. I didn't say Swanta Sukaya Tulasi. Tulsi Das says Swanta Sukaya. It is only for that comfort. Hey Rama, I have written your Charitram. So he says Mandhakini Ramakata Mandhakini Chitta Charu Charu Chitrakuta Chitta Charu. Rama, you are gone to Mandakini. To me, the river that is flowing is Mandakini, but that is Ramakatha. Ramakatha Manda, beautiful doha. Ramakatha Mandagini Chitrakuta Charu Charu. Chitrakuta is like my chitta. Then he says Subhaga Tulasi. Subhaga Tulasi, Subhaga Suneha. Banu, I read many times back, so hopefully that doha will come. Subhaga Tulasi, Subhaga Suneha Bana, Siya Raghubara Bihar. It came. So what he says, Rama, I see this Chitrakuta, I see this Mandakini river. The flow of Mandakini is like your Ramakatha. Ramakatha Sudha. It is like nectar. Ramakatha Mandakini Chitrakuta Chitacharu. This hill Chitrakuta is like my Manu. There in that Chitrakuta there is Tulasi Vana. Subhaga Tulasi Suneha Banu. That is to me that Tulasi Vana in which Siya Raghubara Bihar, you both had playful acts. That is intoxicating me and kindling that Sneha Bhava, the Bhakti Bhava in me, so that few minutes I forget the dukkha. So Mandakini, Ramakatha, Mandakini, Chitrakuta, Chitacharu, Tulasi, Subhaga Suhe, Suneha Bhana, Siya Raghubara Biharu. We read Sanskrit, now it is little bit Hindi in its own way. Avud mein Tulsi prakat karta hai. Similarly, that rasa anubhava. So what he wrote was this. Ramayana Sastrigal wrote a grantha called Nishyandani. Nishyandani mane oozing. So I said about oozing, I digress to say about oozing. So that is Shitya. He says, he takes one pada. Aham vedmi mahatmanam ramam satya parakramam. This is the conversation between Dasaratha and Vishwamitra. Aham vedmi, I know. So he's not going to give Una sodasha varsho me Ramo Rajiva Lochana. He's not even 16 years old. He's a young boy, Taruna. Why should you ask him to come with you? I will come. Then this Vishwamitra forcefully says, you need to carry a semma like that. That man who is back, Neela Mega Shama, Gagana Shama, Sundara, you give me. That one phrase, Aham Vedmi, I know about Rama. This Parutiyur Krishna Sastrigal wrote 100 explanations for this word Aham Vedmi. That is Swadu. He took this based on Shastra, he took it based on poetry, he took it based on Karuna Rasa. Bhavabhuti says, Rasanam Ekaha Rasha Karuna Evahi. You talk about Rama, there is nothing that Rama means, it is only Karuna. Eko hi Rasa Karuna Evahi. In Uttara Ramacharitam, Bhavabhuti says. So look at this. So he says this, Rama, Aham Vedmi, I know about Rama. What do you know about Rama? He is asking Dasaratha. Imam Sri Rama Badram Asmat Putra Ititvam. All you know Rama is your son. Asmat Putra Ititvam. Ayam Jagat Pati Iti Aham Vedmi. I know he is a Lokapita. Okay. Then beautiful. Like this he gives 100. If you have time, one day I will take this Rashyandini alone. We'll take about. Ayam Dharma Aradaka Ititvam. This Rama is a follower of Dharma. That is the one I want to take today. You know Rama as a follower of Dharma. No. I am Dharma Aradhya iti aham. I know that Dharma respects Rama. All you know Rama is your son. But I know Rama is a Jagat Pita. Okay. All you know that Rama respects Dharma. I know Rama is the one who is respected by Dharma. I am Dharma Aradhya iti aham. Dharman Aradhya. It is third vibhakti, declension 3. Third. In the third declension, I am Dharma Aradhya. Dharmanam Aradhya iti Rama. The Rama is the one who is respected by Dharma. You know Rama as a person who respects Dharma. No, I know Rama to be the one respected by Dharma. That is the reason. Even you tempted him not to go. Lakshmana tempted him not to go. Leave it all alone. Vashishta said don't go. But still Rama went because Dharma running behind Rama. So, why I said is this kind of a rasa anubhavam. Rasa Nishyandani. Who wrote it? Parutiyur Krishna Sastrigal. And there is 5 Pancha Kshetra. There are 5 Pancha Krishna Kshetra. Similarly, there are 5 Pancha Rama Kshetra. And one is known as Vaduvur, all on the bank of Kaveri river. I am talking about in Dravid Deshame. Vaduvur, Tillaivalagam, Parutiyur, Adhamar, and then Mudigondan. We will see all about it when we go. In Aranyakanda, we'll see all this. There are 5 Kshetra. Next time when you go to India, try to visit this. Tillaivalagam, Vaduvur, Adhamar, Mudihondan and Parutiyur. So whoever is born in this small village, Agrahara, known as Parutiyur, like Sinor. We will talk about Gujarat also. I'm not going to leave you people because so many things came out of Gujarat also. And Ramayan brings lot of reference. We'll see. In Sinor, Narmad Tir mein Sinor. Usko prastav hum karenge. Similarly, there is a Pancha Kshetra, Rama Kshetra. Likewise, there are Pancha Krishna Kshetra. Tirikkannapuram, Tirikkannamangai. Likewise. So, Kapisthalam, all on the banks of Kaveri river. So, what did he say? Rasa Nishyandini. Likewise, you have to do the Anubhavam. Where did we say? Aharishyami te nityam mulani cha palani cha vanyani yani cha anyani swaharani cha tapasvinam bhavam stu suha sahav. Why did I say? Sanushu Ramsayet in Chitrakuta. That's why he digressed. He says, you and Babiji, both are going to enjoy life. I give you word. So, Bhavamstu Saha Vaidekhya Giri Sanushu Ramsayet. Giri Sanushu Ramsayet Mane Giri Sanusha Chitrakoot Tatpe. That is why I digress to bring Tulsi, because I cannot skip without Tulsi. So that is it. Nana Purana Nigama Agama Sammatam Yatramayanam. So why we should study Ramayan? Tulsi himself says, Nana Purana Nigama Agama Sammatam. Everything, whatever is there. Swanta Sukaya Tulasi. Because it gives happiness. That's what I said. So, hey brata, you and Babiji will be very happy on Chitrakuta. That Aham Sarvam Karishan. That's why I digress. Now I remember. Why? Because this shloka is so important. Like Aham Vedmi, here it is there. Aham Sarvam Karishyami Jagrataha Swapataha Chate. Beautiful. Aham Sarvam Karishyami. What is the meaning? I will do everything for you. When you are awake, when you are sleeping. It is said that Lakshmana did not wink his eyes in all 14 years. He was taking care of Rama, and whenever Sita was at his proximity. There is one big good artha here. You know, Indrajit, Meghanath has got one vara. Only if you learn Ramayan, I learned Rama in 5 years. Only when you learn Ramayan like this, you will be able to. These things won't come in Navaha. So Meghanath has got a vara that he will be only killed by a person who doesn't sleep for 14 years. That is the thing here. So Lakshmana was not sleeping for 14 years. That is the reason. Lakshmana was the one who quelled Meghanath, Indrajit. That is here. Aham sarvam karishyami jagrataha. When you are awake, when you are sleeping. That means Lakshmana would not have been sleeping. What is this Kainkarya called? Sesha, Seshi, Ubhaya. Both of them are liking this Kainkarya. Sesha, Seshi, Ubhaya Preeti Kainkaryam. In Sanskrit, this type of doing service is known as Sesha, Seshi, Ubhaya Preeti Kainkaryam. Aham sarvam karishyami jagrataha swapataschate. Okay. Aham sarvam karishyami, literal meaning. I will do everything for you. Swapataha, when you are sleeping. Sape mane sleep. So swapataha jagrataha. Then, why did he say aham? Karishyami is enough, first person, with assertion. Sarvam karishyami. Rama, don't think that I will only do for you. I will do for Babi and everybody whom are going to come to you. Sarvam. Then don't think that I am going to be like a leader and delegating the duty. Aham sarvam. I will myself do. That is Kainkaryam. What did I say? Today's topic. Selfless, niswartha Kainkaryam. This is the word I picked up. Karishyami. I will do things for you. Don't think, Rama, I will only do for you alone. I will do for Babiji and all the people who come to our hermitage when you are in the forest, for everybody. Don't think that I am going to delegate, because he was Rajaputra. So Rama, don't think that I will be standing there with a stick and say, do with a magic wand. No. Aham sarvam karishyami. That is Ramayan. Ramayan to rasa sudha. So that is Rama. Bhasha nibandham. Tulsidas says again, Tulsidas writes this in Sanskrit. Normally he writes in Awadh. He says, Bhasha nibandham atimanjulam atanotu. Hey, I'm going to write Ramayan. Whoever wrote Ramayan, it is a Bhasha nibandha atimanjulam atanotu. It is going to be such a swadu. That is it. See, aham sarvam karishyami, sarvam karishyami, ahameva karishyami. So that is Lakshmana. Okay. Ramaha tu anenena vakyena. Then what? He had convinced few shlokas itself, 3 shlokas at the maximum. Lakshmana can. But Sita took 4 sarga, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then in only 30th sarga, oh chalo. Whereas he only used, because look at him. Vakyako vidaha vakyagnaha. One of the beautiful lectures in our temple, this one. Aham sarvam karishyami jagrataha swapataschate. So I should quit my professorship and come as Rama. Anyway, Rama tu anene vakyena, but my wife will kill me. Rama tu anenena vakyena supritaha. See, suprito bhava. Because he convinced, mesmerized Rama. Don't think I'll do for you, I'll do for Bobby, I'll do for everybody. Don't think this will be done by somebody, I'm going to do myself. That itself is blown up. Ramaha tu. In fact, you should take the word, look, Valmiki also uses it. Tu. Oh, it was Rama. Rama to, Hindi mein tu ko to banao. Rama to, isko mesmerize hua. Rama tu anena vakyena suprita pratyuvachatam vraja aprityasva saumitre aprityas give farewell to. Now, okay, he said, okay, don't go and ask permission. That's because Rama was so convinced, aprityasva, go and bid farewell. He didn't say, go and take permission from Sumitra. Oh, Lakshmana, I am convinced, go say bid farewell to everybody. Vraja aprityasva saumitre sarvam eva sukrutjanam. Go tell everybody that you are coming with me. Finish. Ye charagno dadau divye mahatma varuna swayam janakasya mahayagye danushi raud. Then he is delegating Rama. Now, okay, go. My father-in-law has got some astra from Varuna. Ye charagno dadau divye mahatma varuna swayam janakasya mahayagye danushi raudra darshana. Powerful raudra darshana, powerful bow and arrows given to my father-in-law Janaka. Who gave it to me? I gave it to Vashishta to keep it in safe. Janakasya mahayagye danushi raudra darshane abhedya kavache divye tunicha akshaya sayakau. Then he is also gifted with abheda kavacham, unbattered, unshattered kavacha armor. Okay, that was one of my invention. So, one of my second patent at Texas Tech University. Anyway, abhedya kavache divye tuni, and then queer, full of akshaya, full of arrows. Aditya vimalaucha ubhau kadgau. Like Aditya, like Surya, there are two knives, two sword, ubhau kadgau, hema parishkritau, studded with gold. Bring all. Satkritya nihitam sarvam yetat acharya sadmini. I have given them to be protected with Vashishta. Acharya sadmani mane bhavane. Satvam ayudam adhaya chipram avraja lakshmana. Go, come quickly. Rama got excited. Now I am going to have Tambi Udayan, Pagaikka Anjan. If you have a brata, you don't have to worry about a big army. As a saying in Tamil. So he says, Satvam ayudham adaya chipram avraja Lakshmana sa sugrujjanam mantriya vanam vasaya nischita. Then Lakshmana got convinced that vanavasaya nischita, Rama is going to forest. He had agreed to take me, vakabana vakamata. So there is no other going back in Rama. Why this is the Rama is a Satya Paripalana, Satya Sandha. So, you see, Rama and Rama Kula, Ichwaku Kula is fully of Satyavak. Satam Kena Pikaryena Lokasya Aradhanam Param. It will not be in Ramayan. So, Tat Pratitam Hi Tatena Mamcha Pranamsha Munchata Bhavabhuti. So, why did all happen? Because if you have to take care of people, you should first and foremost be Satyavrata. Satam kenapi karyena lokasya aradhanam param. You have to take care of people. Bhavabhuti says. So, kenapi, no matter whatever you do, you need to take care of people. Your family, your neighborhood, your community, your village, your city, your desh is lok. Satam kenapi karyena. 100 duties you do. It doesn't matter. Take care of people. That's what. That is the reason. If Dasaratha wavered on Satya, Dharma is gone. When Dharma is gone, Dharme loke dharmishtam pratishtam Upanishads. Tasmaat dharmam paramam vadanti. So, Ramayan is Veta Upabrahmanartham Rama. Patye geye cha maduram sarvasruti manoharam. But Valmiki made it sarvasruti manoharam. Tat pratitam hi tatena mamcha. He gave me life. Hey Rama, hey Sita. Bhavabhuti writes as if Rama is talking. So, that is very important. Now, Lakshmana knows once my brother gives his word, he is not going to come. Ramaha dvirna abhibhashate. Who said this? Rama himself says to Kaikeyi, Ma, don't worry. Why are you worrying that you say as if father told me to go? I have given you a word. I will stick. Ramaha dvir na abhibhashate. We have seen that. His conversation with Kaikeyi. So, sa sugrujjanam amantriya vanavasaya nischita. Vanavasaya nischita. Rama has decided to go to forest. Rama has decided to take Babiji, so Rama will definitely take me. So I'm going to bid farewell. Amantraya mane bidding farewell. Ishwaku gurum amantraya jagraha ayudam. Then he went and paid his obeisance to Vashishta, and then he got all the ayuda. He got all the ayuda from Vashishta. Tad divyam raja shardulam Satkritam Malyabhushitam Ramaya Darshayamasa Saumitri. Then within Patapat, he said, Chipram Manaya. Go get immediately. So Valmiki makes sure that he's an obedient brata, so he gets it. Tat Divyam Raja Shardula Satkritam Malya Bhushitam. The Vasishta was doing all the prayer. That means he is keeping it spick and sparkle. You could take it like that. Ramaya Darshayamasa. Then he came with this Ayudam to see Rama. Show, look Rama, I got all this from Vasishta's place. Tam Uvacha Atmaman Rama Pritya Lakshmana Agataha Kale Tvam Agataha Saumya Kankshite Mama. Hey Saumya, hey Priya. You have come and you did what I wanted you to do. So, aham pradatum ichchami yad idam mamakam dhanam. Then beautiful. One whole sarga, Valmiki dedicates on giving gifts to people. That is very important. Service, gift. So, what is the purpose of dhanam? So, the purpose of dhanam is datta, mukta phalam dhanam, datta. The purpose of first taking money or saving money is to give, then only to eat. So you should eat, but you should not be a glutton. You should not be a dhanika. You should be a dhanada. Beautiful. Valmiki brings the contrast. Dhanika and dhanada. Dhanika mane, who is a lobby, who works, saves money for himself. Dhanada, dhanam dhattati iti dhanada. So Gubera is dhanada. Gubera doesn't save money for himself. राजाधिराजाय प्रसख्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै ईश्रवणाय कुर्महे अरुण प्रश्न आरण्य भाग में प्रथम प्रश्न में this comes on the 17th anuvaka. So that we use it for harati, that is karma. But Gubera is known as dhanadha, dhana dhattati iti dha. So one should be the one who should give money back. But we say dhanika is lobhi. Beautiful Sanskrit. Dhanika mane, who saves money for himself. But Rama is not a dhanika. Rama is a dhanadha. Dhanyam dattati. So what is dhanam? Dhatta bhukta palam iti dhanam. Beautiful. Dhatta bhukta palam. Then there is also how to give, whom to give. We will see all that later. So tam uvacha atmaman Rama pritya Lakshmana agatam kale tvamagataha saumye kankshite. Then aham pradhatum ichchami yad idam mamakam dhanam swadharmam. Dharmat sevitam phalam. What does it say? It says you should work with 100 hands and you should give by 1,000 hands. There is a say, Atharva Veda says you should get money with 100 hands. That means you should work more. But more than you work, you should give. Sahasra hastaha sankriyate. So you should give with sahasra hasta, but you should say sahasrena. You only have to make money 10 times, then you should give 100 times. How would you give? Then you make money to do. That's what Rama says. Swadharmaina. I worked hard and saved money. Don't think that I stole money from somewhere. I did it. So aham pradhatum ichchami yad idam mamakam dhanam. What is rightfully belonging to me? Brahmanebhyaha tapasvibhyaha tvaya saha parantapa. Not only I should give Lakshmana, I'm taking liberties, so tvaya saha, you should also give. Vasanti iha dridam bhaktya gurushu dvijasattama tesham apicha me bhuyaha sarvesham cha upajim. Not only to Brahmana, then people will say, while Rama only took care of. No. Now upajivanam, all those people who are in need. So all those people who are in need, you should give. How you should give? Sraddhaya deyam, asraddhaya deyam, sriya deyam, hriya deyam, bhiya deyam, samvida deyam. Upanishad. 6 times it says how to day. Sraddhaya deyam. You should give with shraddha. And at the same time, you should give shraddha, but the next minute you should not be asraddhavan. Asraddhaya deyam. Bhiya deyam. You should be afraid of giving. We'll see later. In Bhasa writes beautifully. Probably when you study Kavya, you would have read Swapna Vasantika. Beautiful Nataka. Bhasa predates Kalidasa. We know that Kalidasa was a great dramatist. Shakundu. No. Bhasa was prior to Kalidasa. He wrote what is known as Swapna Vasavadatta. There is a beautiful love story between the king of Ujjain between king of Ujjain and then the princess of Magad, whose name is Padmavati. Then we'll see that later. It's Kavya also will see. So, Vasanti iha dridam bhaktya gurushu dvija sattama tesham apichame bhuya sarvesham upajivanam, even to the people who are in need, even to servants. Vashishta putram tu Suyagnya aryam. Beautiful. So many things. Then he says, Hey Lakshmana, go and bring Suyagnya. Who was Suyagnya? Suyagnya was the son of Vashishta. There is a twist here. So much. Next Sarga, it's not only on Dhana Sarga. So much interesting thing. Why? See, Vashishta was the Kula Guru. So Rama was 39th in the row. If you count Mahavishnu, Brahma, then Surya, Vivaswan ka putra, Vaivasvata Manu. Then comes Raghu, the Dilipan, Raghu, Aja, Dasaratha, Rama, Kusha, Lava. So Rama was 40th if you count from Mahavishnu, Brahma, Surya, Vivasvani, Vaivasvata Matu. Then we skip everybody. Bhagirath comes in between. Then you come Raghu, Raghu's Putri, Raghu's son Aja, Aja's son Dasaratha, Dasaratha's son Rama, Rama's son Kusha, Lava, not Lava Kusha, Kusha, Lava. So he is 39th in that row. Okay, then Vashishta was the preceptor for all these 38 people. Then, technically speaking, if Rama has a Guru Bhakti, he should have only asked Lakshmana to go and give the dana to Vashishta. Why he did not do? Why he brought Suyagnya? Interesting way of interpretation. Where was Rama? Rama was in his Swabhavana. He was trying to do what? He was trying to give Yatra Dhan. So where you should give Yatra Dhan? You should give Yatra Dhan from the place you are departing. Okay? But if Vashishta is there, you are asking Vashishta to come and fetch the arm. That's Apyavayam. Because Vashishta was the preceptor for 38 sons. Can you ask somebody to go, come and you beg from me? That is why how you give dana is important. When you give dana, your hand comes uppermost. The guy who receives dan comes bottom. Can you expect Vashishta to have his hand lower to you? That's the thing. Beautiful. One whole Vyakhyana is on. Why did Rama ask Suyagnya to come instead of Vashishta? Which we will see in the next Baitak. Such a beautiful. Then comes the story of Trijata. Rama tests the Brahmin called Trijata. Can Rama test? The two ways of interpreting. That is the reason Rama in a way did parihasa to two people. Whom did he do? It is not, but take it in such a way that Rama did parihasa to two. One was Kuni, Kubja. Second was Trijata, Brahman. So that is the reason he got separated from Patni twice. 14 years and then in Uttarakhand mein Vanavasa. So for every karma, you got to bhukta phala. That is the reason. But that's not the story. So these two sargas, so much nuance. So why he called Suyagnya? What did Suyagnya? Then why did Rama gift bed? Why did he gift bed? Can he gift a bed? Why did he do that? This is called Ramayan, Madhura Swadu. Pavamana Sududu Patu Padhara Vindamulaku Ninama Rupamulaku Nitya Jaya Mangalam Mangalam Gosalendraya Maganiya Gunabdhaye Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam Mangalani Santu Shubham.